What can't be fleeting?
And then you're letting him lead you. It doesn't matter how you feel.
Saying he's led by God, but you feel like God is not telling y'all that. Do you still follow him?
You said something interesting, Ish. You just said like men don't think the way that women do. So it almost sounds like you don't fully trust their expertise. So how could you successfully be led by
So the
women?
majority of men don't have kids. Y'all are picking wrong. Y'all are literally picking the minority.
Every man that's on this panel, y'all have more kids than all of us women.
51% of black men are single and childless.
Excuses for the statistics. The statistics don't go well in your favor. So you say things like, okay, are they shooting blanks? Or they
because men, I don't feel like men are overall passive aggressive. The majority of men. Do you think that silence is that passive aggressive? Because we will do that.
Yeah, because there's niggas that'll use that as a way to trigger a woman. Like, because a lot of time a woman will tell you, like, when you're silent, it makes me feel like I'm ignored. So a nigga will do that intentionally.
Yeah, no, I'm just because I didn't agree with the passive aggressive part until Mary said that. I'm like, okay, I can see men and be like, you know what? I ain't saying nothing else. Will unsubscribing from the Democratic Party help fix Black America?
Let's just unsubscribe. No, you got to know why.
I don't think so.
That's the only thing that get black people together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
Wow.
that.
What I think will fix is if black people truly understood politics.
Because for a guy, because listen, it's so many different reasons for a man to want to hang out with his friends.
Adrian, I'm not gonna let that slide. I heard you. Why do you think that it's older single women who share that opinion?
Sometimes that's the case. There has to be
Explain
balance.
what White History Month is.
It's honoring the achievements of the greatest ethnic group in human history.
Wow.
I think all of that shit deserves a put him in the bathroom.
Would you rather have a whore of a daughter or a gay son?
Let's see here.
bruh.
Because if she's a hoe, that ain't my problem. Hell, she just be a hoe. Shit.
That's the whore. Definitely. Like,
yeah, is going to college a waste of time?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't think for biology. It's ridiculous.
And can I just piggyback on that?
Read this for me, Q.
Okay, $5 super chat from Omega Green. Depends. Go for STEM, medical or law. However, if you go for BS degrees like communications, is that supposed to be policies? Or
poli-sci, political science.
Poli-sci, okay. Yeah. Or criminal justice, it's wasted time.
Final thought.
When you take a man's time, it's like taking his money. When you take a man's money, it's like taking his time. Simply put, we want something for it. If you're not interested, don't go out. Sis, hit me up. Let's clear your coochie balance.
Do women, should they still be covered by men? Do women need to understand what it takes for men to feel like they should be covered by men?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, women don't value men anymore, and it's evident.
For women to admit that they're not equal to their men, women have to come to that conclusion that you are not equal to your man. Are you for spanking? Let's go around the room, yes or no. Q, you for spanking?
Absolutely.
Age.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so big kids don't get spankings?
You gotta fight them niggas.
There's no difference between divorced women and single mothers. The man will, in both circumstances, suffer comparably with no benefit to himself. The benefits don't outweigh the cost.
But it's still better to go with someone who hasn't gone through that. It's still better to not choose them.
Have men been getting over on household duties all this time?
Listen, but I don't touch a trash bag to save my life.
So let me ask you, could you and your wife switch roles in what you do versus what for that person hold y'all back or let y'all go?
Physically, can't nobody hold me back.
Ain't no such thing as a fair fight. for each. What can't be fleeting? Yo, what's good?
Good morning. Sorry.
The hell you doing?
I'm eating my fig Newton. Sorry, it's my breakfast.
Like a damn sloth. Why you? What the fuck? Bruh. Yo, you show your age. Fig Newtons?
They're good to keep you regular. They're delicious too. That's like my sweet snack.
What I'm saying is you age yourself by eating Fig Newtons. You understand that, right?
It's a fig bar. How they're aging. Boy.
Fig Newtons? Nobody eats that shit under 40.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Early for this ham to my coffee. Let me know.
What's popping? Isn't it 10:30 where you at?
Yeah, it's early.
Man, you good, man. How long you been up?
9 o'clock.
Word? Oh, that's late for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I couldn't get out of bed. It felt so good laying in my bed this morning. It was hugging. Mm-hmm.
What how the week started so far?
It's been pretty good. Busy, but busy is good.
Yeah,
no complaints.
already.
I had a great weekend, so I came back refreshed. So I'm good.
What you do this weekend?
I saw D Nice. I saw D Nice. Club at the Kennedy Center.
What is this? A bunch of people performing?
So he did some DJ sets, and I loved it because a bunch of beautiful Black people dressed up to the nines in their fabulous clothes, and we just danced to hip hop, go-go, reggae, and then they had different acts come out, and Marshall Montana shut it down.
Word.
Soca, yeah, he did the Soca thing. He shut it down.
Okay, that's what's up. Look, listen, old people, man, y'all show y'all age.
What up, bro? Figs keep you regular. Yes, you might want to. Why you full of crap now, Hamp?
Not me. Y'all niggas need
to eat figs. That's why y'all full of crap. All them toxins. That's why you so mad. Y'all so mad and angry because you fooled up.
Nah, not me, man. And I don't know about getting a prostate exam either.
Oh, you have Hamp. You have to, as a Black man, especially.
Nah, man.
You have to get it checked. You're gonna have to bend over. He's gonna be gentle.
That's gay.
It's medical. It's a real gland that a man has that needs to be checked at a certain age, and you're approaching that age, sir. You need to get it checked out. So just don't think about it. Just think about some happy thoughts. Bend over, and when he puts them gloves on.
Are you done?
Wow.
Oh, man. So what's up, man? How about them 49ers?
I don't care about them Steelers. Go Steelers. We pulled that W out.
Yeah, but y'all stink, though. The Ravens stink, too.
W's a W. I don't care.
But did you see the Niners?
Why would I? I don't care about them. I'm a Steelers fan.
42-10 with the Cowgirls.
That's why they were so mad. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but that's why they were so mad. Oh, they got.
I couldn't get in touch with your brother.
Of course not. You know, he turned his phone off. he might turn it back on today.
He was trying to be nice. We got a group chat. He's trying to be nice to everybody in the group chat, so nobody said nothing about the Cowboys. But Corey, as soon as Dre said something, he let him have it.
You already know Corey was sitting there waiting in the wings.
LSU stinks too, though. So both of them kind of
need to shut up.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
So look at Ro. Stop, Ro. For somebody to say something in the chat and you don't like, and then you try to go find them. Relax. Jesus Christ,
bruh. He's trying to help y'all out. Trying to get a prostate exam, Black men. In all seriousness, you have to.
For the fellas that's climbing into the live, man, if you get your prostate checked, let me know how it goes, man.
That's ridiculous.
You know,
they should. Thank you, 49ers from Philly.
All right, man. So you sent me a clip.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I know you had different plans for it, but
I did. Why you do that?
Well, because I wanted to get your thoughts specifically, because you be wilding. So Hove taught B how to be a woman. When you read that tagline, what's your first thought?
How to be his woman.
She said A.
Yeah, but I hear what she said, but my interpretation is how to be his woman, because he molded her to be what he wanted and needed. What he
Beyonce?
molded, yeah, to be his wife. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he got her young. And you know, they always had that, you know, thing about her not being the brightest. I don't know if that's true or not, but she came off maybe not as so bright. And so people fed into that. But again, I believe that he taught her how to be how to be his woman and what he needed and wanted. Because what he created in her may not be good for the next man. And also on top of that, the point I was making with that and sending that clip to you is the right man will bring out the femininity in a woman. That was my point.
Oh, that's the overarching point.
Yes, sir.
I guess men have what's popping?
What's up?
Hold on. Black America was popping. Hold on. What did he say? They do it by blood draw now and check PSA levels. If there's a problem, that's when they want to violate you. I appreciate it, man. Damn, okay, that made me feel a little better. Damn. So, all right. So that's where it seems to. Should I play the clip? Let me play the clip.
Sure.
Give me a second. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. Yo,
they want in the comments.
They already not really feeling what it is that you just said. What did you just say about the femininity?
Oh, the right man will bring out the femininity in a woman.
They don't like that shit.
I said a lot before that too. Anyway, go and play the clip.
Kind of look.
Not only me, but everybody here. You taught me so many things. I was 20 years old when we first started dating. You taught me how to be a woman. You taught me how to live. You taught me how to be a friend. You given me so much in life, and this is not enough. It's not enough I can give you. I just want you to be happy. And every year, I'm even more in love with you. And I want to spend every day of my life with you. Happy birthday. And I thank God for you every day.
So the comments, Prince Hakeem says, that is a very wild statement. Why did your man teach you how to be a woman instead of your mother? Laugh out loud. Naughty Bunny said, I think this is so beautiful. It sounds like he taught her how to naturally be soft with a man as a woman and what it means to feel good as a woman when connected to a man. She also said, you won't get it if a man has never provided, protected, or stepped up for you in a way that you allowed you to operate in your feminine energy as a woman. Banji says, y'all being dense. Beyonce is absolutely one of the greatest artists of all time, and I went to two of her tour dates, I guess. I love that woman. Jay-Z is also my favorite male rapper. Doesn't mean this video isn't weird. She said you need to be objective. Tasha says she means how to be a woman to a man. That's what a real man does. And then Shannon agrees by saying they don't get it. So is that your sentiment? So what is your sentiment exactly?
It's funny. It's funny that I didn't see a lot of men having outrage because, so many different thoughts run through my mind with this. On these panels, men are saying, you know, they blame the mothers. Your mother ain't ish if she don't teach you how to be a woman. You know, your mother should teach you. Your mother should teach you. And Beyonce saying Jay-Z, her man taught her. And they're going crazy. I didn't read the comments yet just now, but you're saying they're going wild on what I said.
Well, they're not wilding, but somebody called it out, like the bullshit where a man will bring out a woman's femininity. And people don't believe it works the same in terms of a woman bringing out a man's masculinity. A man can't walk into a situation being feminine and you guys accept it. That's the problem.
Right. I mean, everything isn't for everybody. So that's weird. Like, you want equality, but you don't as men. So you're a man. You're right. We can't bring masculinity out. You have to come with masculinity or we're not attracted to you. You're right. Okay. And for us to be feminine, you know, you do something. Your masculinity, your it factor draws out the ultimate femininity in us. Like, okay, so what? Deal with it. That's how life is. That's how you were created. Don't be mad at me. I didn't create y'all.
Well, I guess the question is, though, why does your femininity have to be pulled out of you?
I'm not saying pulled out, but it's allowed to be present. And so that's what it is. We don't necessarily will allow ourselves to be feminine with everything in any man. And so the man, it's there, but the man will present the space to allow for it to be present. Let me close my window real quick. My bad. It's noisy outside.
We argued. Yeah, say it one more time.
So the right man will allow us the safe space and comfortability to be ultra feminine, to be feminine around them, because they've created that space.
Hold on. Damn. So what does the world look like to you then? When you going through the world all day, there's no, is that space very small for you to be more feminine than not?
It is very small.
Why is that?
The nature of my job, the nature of my work and my business, I have to lead. I have to give instructions. I have to make quick decisions. And so those are typically male characteristics, as you all say. I don't think it is as you all say. And so when I do, you know, I have that those traits and I exhibit those, it can be considered kind of masculine. And I've heard that throughout my corporate career. But it's like, if I'm put in those roles, I have to perform in those roles.
Well, you agree because you said you aren't able to operate in your femininity because you have to do these things.
Exactly.
So you agree that those are masculine traits then, by nature of that.
I have to be dominant. Yeah. So yeah, being dominant and telling men, giving men instructions, asking a question of a man he has to answer, giving feedback to a man professionally. Yeah. Those are things that typically men don't like. But I do that.
Okay. So back to the point where you said specifically his woman. What do you think? What does that mean to you?
It means, again, what works for you might not work for the next man. So Jay-Z, Sean Carter, is a particular type of man. And personally, in real life, not the stage persona, in real life, he's a particular type of man. And
what type is that?
I don't know, whatever he is. I don't know him personally. I know the stage. I just know that they're not one and the same. Typically, you have to have a certain stage persona, an out front public persona. The point is, I'll make it more real with you, Ham. Your wife is your wife for a reason. There's 1,000,001 different women out there. You've been with a lot of them, but you didn't choose them. You chose her because she fits you. And where she didn't fit, you know, you told her your likes and your dislikes and your wants and desires and whatnot. And it fit. If something was to happen, God forbid, she could not typically bring that over to another man because he's like, yeah, I don't want that. Do it this way. Do it that way. These are my wants and my desires. These are my likes and dislikes. So Jay-Z made her into the woman that he needed, and whatever that means. And the crazy part about it is, I'm gonna go on, and I know you're gonna slap my hand for this, but I don't care. The crazy part about this girl was darn near in tears, if she wasn't in tears, thanking him and loving him, and he still cheated on her after he molded her into the woman that he wanted her to be, and she exhibited those features and characteristics. He still cheated, and she stayed fine, but he still cheated. Nonsense.
I don't understand what you mean. Like, what does that have to do with anything?
What? I hear you.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's just nuts to me, because he had the woman that he wanted, because as she said,
has.
Huh?
Present tense, has. You said had. He has the woman that he wants.
Yes, he has. I said had. Oh, you're right. I did say had. But the point was, because that video was made before he cheated. That's an old video. That's old. Yeah. That's an old video. So after that video happened, he cheated years after that. So
okay.
That's why I said he had. Because in that moment, she was crying, saying, I am who I am because of you. You made me into a woman, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
Years after that is when he cheated. So he had to create this woman that he wanted, and it still wasn't enough to where he, whatever he did with the other woman or women. It's crazy. It's nuts.
What's so crazy though? Break down the crazy part. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear any craziness in it yet.
He cheated. That's crazy. Why did you cheat on this woman that you created? Like, she made her desires your desire. I mean, your desires were her desires. What you liked, she liked.
Mm-hmm.
She knew, the curve of your thing. She knew how you liked it in every which way.
Mm-hmm.
She was crying, saying, thank you for being who you are, and I wouldn't be anything without you.
Why does that change? Because he got some cheeks, though. What changes it?
No, good question. I'm asking
all that's
you
still true.
I'm asking you as a man, why did he cheat when he had all of that in her?
All that's still true, though, right? It's still true when she said it. It's still true today. She still is that woman.
Okay.
The pussy don't got nothing to do with it.
So why did he want another one?
No, I'm saying her vagina is not the reason why he made her that and she said all that. Like I told you, they put a vagina on this light pole. Niggas been out there all week. So Becky with the good hair came through, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not here for Hove. It's not here for Hove. It was in his pants. Pause. It was in his pants. That's what Becky did. She didn't affect nothing else about him. So it's just some pussy. And y'all passing that shit out like hotcakes. What the fuck y'all care?
You have no control. I'm asking. Men have no control over their penises and their desires.
Why you say that?
I'm asking.
I think he exhibited control by having sex with Becky with the good hair.
How is that control?
What do you mean? He made a decision to have sex with her.
But he couldn't control that desire not to have sex with Becky with the good hair?
I guess the question is, well, why does he need to?
Because he's married and he vowed to be with her and her alone. They had a Christian wedding.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
What'd they say?
They said just me and you. I mean, I'm summarizing it, obviously, but it's just me and you in this thing is what they said.
You think they said that part where they say, like, what's that corny Christian shit? Forsaking all others?
Yes, that's a part of the Christian wedding narrative. So I know he said it. So he broke his vows. You broke your vows to a woman that you made these vows to, and you create it. It's crazy. It's like I create this sculpture. I create this being. And it's like, I knew I created it out of my desires, my wants, my everything. It gets done. I like it, but it's like, yeah. Let me do this one over here.
Wait, why'd you do this?
So is it flawed? What you created is what you created flawed?
Well, men don't be leaving, but new pussy is just pussy. Like, can y'all understand that, or y'all can't understand that?
You. No, listen, let's be very real. I hear you. but he got sloppy with it for her to find out. That's the disrespectful part. That's the mess.
Overall, I don't think niggas is that good at it. Like,
they're not. Do it in peace. I will leave you alone. Don't disrespect me. Don't let me find out. Be careful with that. Or get you a woman that doesn't talk. Like you, I'm mad at you if I find out. What I don't know won't hurt me. And that means no diseases, babies, or rumors in these streets.
Yeah. So what happens when women start going through phones and shit? Is that on them or on the man? Like, is he sloppy or is she just going through his phone?
That's on. And I used to tell my ex-husband this: don't go looking for something because you're gonna find me mad. That is anybody I tell this to. Do not go looking for something because you're gonna find it, and it's your fault that you found it. You should have been looking for that.
Okay, so you're saying, is that him being sloppy or her being nosy?
It can be both because you're dummy. Why is it in your phone? Why aren't you putting it in a secret folder? You know they got secret folders for your phones now, right? They do. There's ways to be slick. They have whole apps to be slick.
Wait, you was giving up the box while you was married?
No. Who said that? Now, how did you deduce that?
Well, now you said if you go looking through my phone, you're gonna be mad. That's why.
Because I might sit there and talk about him. I might sit there and call him fat, old. I might have been. You go look at him, you go find and get your
shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit
okay,
like
so you're talking about in that way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I feel like if you're going through my phone and you see some shit that you can misinterpret or interpret correctly, and like you said, as long as that shit is not in your face, it shouldn't be an issue, especially if it's not changing any dynamics in the home. Then why would the onus be on 50-50? Shouldn't it be on the person that went snooping for no reason?
Because you gave me a reason to start snooping. That's a part of being a slick part. That's the part of being slick and smart. Do, like I always say, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, do it the right way.
You know, they always, it'd be ill though, right? These women be complaining or trying to look through somebody's phone, and I feel like it's really I think it really predicated mentally on what they're not doing. So they're not giving up the box enough. They don't want to suck no dick, and then they look through a phone and get mad when she giving up the box and sucking dick.
Again, if you make me know and or think that ain't nothing going on, we good.
What I'm saying is, if I'm not providing you something, right? If I'm not providing you something and consciously not doing so, and then you go and get said something from somewhere else, because you know that you need said thing, how mad can I be?
I mean, I can give you something else that I know you like. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. If I'm deficit in this area, I can give you a little bit more in this area that I know that you like as well. And that should balance it out.
Well, sorry, let me clarify. It's something that you can give me, you choosing not to. And then you can
No. Let me correct you on that. Let me correct you on that part, because I can't. Sometimes women can't. For myriad of reasons, they can't.
Yeah, I heard that before. What you mean by that?
You know what it means. If you heard it before, you know what it means.
No, I heard that before. I need clarification. I heard it before. I didn't understand it.
Okay. You want box or head 7 days a week. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay.
And as the human body, just can't do it that much. Or it may not be it may be lackluster a couple times.
Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because the human body, it is what it is.
What do you mean? Your mouth doesn't salivate? Come on, man.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Jaws get tired. Or because we are a human being, we just don't feel like, let's be real, we just don't feel like doing it because we are a human being. We just don't feel like doing it.
Okay.
We have free will like you have free will. Men have free will and we have free will. And our free will says today we don't feel like doing it. What do you say?
You know I don't believe in free will.
Did I know that? I didn't know you didn't believe in free will. That's I mean, that's, everyone has it. We have the right, we have the ability to make our own decisions. You do know that, right? Please wait a minute, pause. Pause. How do you not?
Every step is ordered. You know that.
So you believe in predestination?
Of course.
You're a Calvinist.
No, the Bible just says it, so I just go by that.
But the Bible says we have free will, though.
No, it doesn't.
We can go left or we can go right.
I'm just telling you that the Bible specifically doesn't say that at all. So
Well, it may not say you have free will. Let's be clear about that. Like, let me not be as literal. It does not say you have free will.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Bible does say steps of a righteous man are ordered by God. Yes.
Yeah, that is explicitly.
But not everybody is righteous, though.
True. No, it says the wicked go astray from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So what it's saying is from beginning to end, who you are, what you're gonna be is ordained. So that's what I go by. But we don't. Go ahead.
Okay, yes, that's a different conversation. We don't spend this 2 hours doing that because we can go on and on about that.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
You're gonna have a hard. You're gonna have a. You know, it's an uphill battle for you anyway.
It's not. It's we can listen. You know, I'll be windmilling on that too. So I can windmill on everything.
So wait, what were we saying now?
I know, right? We got off topic. Her mouth gets tired. Her jaw gets tired. Her jaw gets tired. She can't always have the desire to want to perform sexually. So maybe if I don't want to perform 7 days a week, I'll perform 4 or 5 days a week, 4 more likely, in some type of sexual manner, 4 days a week. So that means I'm gonna cook your favorite meal, or I'm gonna give you a back massage, rub your feet. I'm gonna do other things for you to give you pleasure.
But love, they're not even doing 4 days a week though. You know that. And then the excuses are always, I'm tired, the kids, I'm old, all this other shit. and then he go get a little bit of cheeks, and then it's like the world is falling, but you weren't doing what you're supposed to do.
So can I ask you this? We talked about this before. So as tired as I have been and have been in my lifetime, there was a way that he made me not so tired to want to do it. And so do you all men, do y'all really put in the work to make us not so tired, or you just want to just turn us over and just slide it in? Like, can y'all make it adventurous? Y'all make it more entertaining? Because for a fact, people find time and they find energy for what they want it for. That's a truth. So I will find the time and the energy to do it 7 days a week. But you got to make me want to push through my tiredness and my non-desire. And do y'all do that?
Yeah, this is where we start to talk accountability.
Yeah.
And it starts to waver.
How?
So, because now once again, it's pushed back on the man. So you're not opening the space to make me be feminine. That's the first thing we start talking about. You don't make me feel like I want to have sex. This is too, and it's all feels. Mm-hmm. And then it's justified in this society, like, oh yeah, she is tired. She does got the kids. She did just have a baby. She going through menopause. It's every single step of y'all life, y'all got an excuse.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
So can you address what I'm saying now?
Say it one more time. I'll address it directly.
Okay. I'd like you to directly address. Do you all make the moves to push me through menopause, kids, tired, not wanting to?
Moves. Give me an example of a move.
Whatever the move is for her. A move for one woman could be going eating the box really good for 30 minutes. It could be massaging her feet, massaging her back, sucking her toes. It could be sucking her neck. It could be sucking kneecaps, underarms, all that kinky sexual stuff. Or a move could be, telling her how much you love her and need her. But it myriad of different ways. Figure that crap out.
Okay, so you're saying we need to entice her to want to give up the box,
to push past tiredness.
You know what's so crazy though, right? No, I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Becky with the good hair, you don't got to do none of that shit.
Because you're not pounding on her 7 days a week.
What I'm saying, nope, hold your horses. What I'm saying is when he step outside, he don't need to eat the box for 30 minutes, which is fucking nuts. First off. And she giving. He get a blowjob and he get a massage.
Because she's a vacation. Becky with good hair is a vacation. She's not everyday life. Y'all get that mixed up. She's a fantasy. She ain't real.
Okay. Gotcha. So you can't be you after a certain point, you're no longer the vacation.
Right. We're not the fantasy anymore. We real life. We waking up, smelling each other, going to sleep, looking at each other, get on there, everything. That's real life. Becky with the good hair is a vacation. She's a fantasy. She's afforded to be the fantasy. Because she didn't have all the real life responsibilities like we got.
Gotcha.
She gets a good mood because she the vacation. Y'all come in all happy, talking to her. What's up, babe? You look good. Turn around, girl. Here, I got you something. You create that space for her to want to do all of the things. Because then after that, you leave and you go back with your bad attitude with the wife because work done beat you down today. You don't get Becky with good hair doesn't get beat down from work, man. Okay,
so you're saying it's easier for her because she not having the same arguments about bills and finances, and where we going on vacation and all, and so she can sustain that 3 times a week because that's the only thing that she has to do for that man.
Exactly. She ain't watching his kids, cooking his meat. I mean, cleaning his socks up off the floor. She ain't doing that.
Okay. I'm doing more listening than talking. I'm about to drop the link, so I want to see
Hope they
what they had to say. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That fucking talking for 2-3 minutes, I'm dropping you down.
Thank you.
Like if y'all can't go back and forth, like okay. All right, let me see what I think Bub was here. Bub, what up?
What up, Bub?
This nigga's 50. Nigga talking about happy birthday. Like, bro,
happy birthday, Bub.
He's old as fuck. Why does he care about his birthday?
Celebration of life. I'm here. I'm celebrating. I'm here, and I've learned. I'm wiser, smarter, stronger in every which way. I'm better than I was before last year. Trust and believe.
Old as dirt, man. I just dropped the link. Oh, Bub in the chat. I just dropped the link, man. Let's see what's up. One thing I was hearing was his woman. I feel like so I don't know if you saw the Lawrence was good. I felt like you what's the thing I was gonna say? We did the show, you had to get off, you had to catch that flight. But at the end, I kind of asked the fellas what some of their like worst attributes were. And a lot of the fellas had similar attributes, or when somebody mentioned an attribute that was kind of maybe seen as negative, the other fellas kind of disagreed, or agreed.
Agreed. Okay.
I'm like, oh, I can see that too. So I think all people have nuance, Bub, what up? But I think the nuances aren't as vast, So if Hove molded Beyonce correctly, for all intents and purposes, it seemed like he did. I think she can be a transferable asset
to another man.
Yeah, because we aren't super duper nuanced,
But Sean Carter, I'm not calling him Hove. Sean Carter.
Why you not calling him Hove?
Because he's not Jehovah. Listen, I'm not going there, Hamp. Listen.
Stop before I start teaching you something about. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
So she's used to Sean. So that's who she goes to bed with every night. She's not going to bed with Jay-Z and Hope. She's going to bed with Sean Carter every night. And so her likes and desires and wants are for him. Another dude, he may annoy her and he may not be able to bring out what Sean did. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if they're really transferable because she's been molded to him, Sean. If it's another dude, it may not fit his mold because he's not Sean. And what he does may annoy her. Like, this is weird. This is not normal. I don't like this.
No, I get what you're saying, right? He may not make her feel the same, but if he taught her, right, how to conduct herself, how to speak to men, how to address situations, right? How to act in public. No, this is just regular shit. If he taught her how to properly do those things, if she's an asset, right? So if you transfer that asset to Bub and she knows how to do all those things, she'll still flow and be a good asset because, like I said, men are super duper nuanced.
I think a lot of what you just said came from her upbringing, though, from her parents. How to talk to men, how to act in public. I don't think Jay-Z taught her how to act.
I thought her mom was like a fucking terrorist or some shit. Or is that her stepmom?
That's her real mom. Tina's her real mom. Tina's her.
Yeah, like I don't know about that. Oh shit! Black America with $2. Feel like providing, taking garbage, giving my life. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what
I'm like, what? Taking garbage out.
Yeah, and that shit don't change. And that's another thing about what y'all supposed to give us and what we're supposed to give y'all. We don't never not give the things that we're supposed to give. I don't care how mad I am at my wife. If somebody break in my house, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. If we out in the street and something happened, I don't give a fuck if I ain't talked to her all week because we've been giving each other the cold shoulder. I'm going out there and we going on the news. Like it don't like it just. That's
and your
the
kids are getting taken care of. Your kids still getting taken care of. You know, she's still cooking. She's still cleaning.
McDonald's cooks.
She's still making sure you eat.
Huh?
She's still making sure that you eat. So she does takeout. She's gonna take out for the house. She ain't sitting there getting takeout just for her and the kids and like, all right, you figure that out, him. She's not
but then y'all do shit like make my plate last.
No, never. I've
make
never
all the kids' plates first and shit. Y'all be doing little shit.
Never have done that. I've never done that, but at least you eating. I guess from maybe you pissed her off that day. So nigga, at least you eating. But I've never done that. I've always made my husband's plate first. Even before I made my own plate. I've always made his plate first. And then I made my
I'm not saying you specifically.
No, I know what you're saying, but again,
type of little shit that y'all start doing though.
Because you pissed us off. We can be petty. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you petty. Yeah, you close your legs and Becky open them up. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Bub, what's popping?
Yo, what's good, man? You know, this is rare right here for me. These hours, this type of day.
Yeah, man. Word. What you up to?
Yo, I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you about this day, but I just know I'm chilling right now.
Boy, no, hold on, man. What you doing? Like you out here celebrating your birthday, nigga?
Yo, I'm chilling right now. I deserve this shit. Word.
Oh,
give me a day. Give me a day, because right back tomorrow I'm gonna be right back on the usual grind. Just give me one day.
Yo, but you old as fuck though.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
All I need is one. Word.
Yo, that's what's up, man. So, Bub, what you had? You wanted to chime in on what we was talking about? I feel like some of the brothers think she wilding. That's nothing new. But I noticed up top you said you agree with her on something.
Yeah, yo. Hey, shout out to Love. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think there was nothing wrong with that video. I'm saying Beyonce giving Hov his praises. I feel like that video was well deserved for that man ego and for the world, man, to show all these other women like, listen, y'all better fall in line and you start giving these men, I'm saying, our proper praises and respect that we love, because that's why a lot of them is fucked up in the game right now. They don't got nobody, or their relationship is in shambles because, you know, they listening and following the wrong women. Word.
Yeah, 100%. But what did you agree with her on?
The fact that there ain't nothing wrong with that video. Point blank, period. Simple. Easy.
What?
I said a lot.
If you listen to this nigga, she said Beyonce was kind of dumb. See, everything was prefaced with like, oh, they always said the Beyonce wasn't that sharp. And then she said in the video, you could kind of see how she ain't that sharp. See, it's always something that kind of like, because of how she bowed it to Hov in that video. That's what she did.
I did not say any.
Hold on. You didn't say she wasn't sharp?
I said, wait. But what you're doing, you're conflating two different statements, sir. Cut it out. You're conflating two different statements.
Oh my God, yo.
Yeah, go put you in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom.
Hey, yo. Hey,
Put him in the.
One thing you didn't have to bring up the cheating allegations though. You could have left that shit out though, keeping it a buck.
Okay, all right.
Word, because obviously it didn't really tarnish the relationship, you know, and they still together.
Yeah, they still together. He got his tail whipped in the elevator too because of it. But go ahead. And she sat there and watched like this.
Come on, love.
I'm just am I telling the truth or not?
Yeah, it's all public information, but I don't feel like that was anything, you know, nothing real heavy that was like detrimental to the relationship, because obviously they still together.
Absolutely.
So I agree with him on that part.
Right.
You know
but I said the same thing though. But come on, give my props. I was kicking the science earlier for 40 minutes.
Let me see something. Black America, did you want to address any of the points? What's popping? Did you want to address any of the points Love had made? Because she, I don't know, she got Bub may not remember everything.
Yeah, good morning. How's everybody doing today?
It's popping.
Is it too loud in my background?
Kind of, but go ahead. Say what you want to say, and then we'll mute up.
Yeah, hold on 1 second, man. I'll be right back.
You got to turn that bus off. You gonna have to get out, park it on the side. Damn, I don't know. So you think, well, Love. So you think Hove molded her, or you were saying her family molded her?
So I said he molded her to be his woman. I said her family gave for the attributes that you tried to give him about how to act in public as a lady. She was always acting in public as a lady, even before she met him. Remember Destiny's Child? She was in a group. She wasn't out here wilding out. She was very feminine. She was a Southern belle. She wasn't ratchet. She wasn't any of those things. She was respectable. She was polite. This is before she met him. That's why I'm saying her parents did those things. Okay. Go ahead.
Well, do you think most women get that from their upbringing, their conduct?
Most women, yes. Most women, yes.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think you guys know until a man's like, hey, especially if you grew up without a father.
So wait, clarify. You think most women do not know how to not be ratchet in public without a man?
I think that they think some things are acceptable that aren't. Before a man comes like, yo, shorty, that ain't the move.
Such as?
You know, like how the old women go. You know how y'all go to the brunch?
Yeah.
And then y'all twerking on the table and shit like that. And then you get with a man will tell you, yo, you too old for that. Or, you know, whatever he tell you to get you to stop doing that shit.
I don't think women that are older, as you're putting it, are twerking on tables. Those are 20-somethings twerking on tables. Ain't no 40-year-old woman on the tables twerking. Are you crazy?
I disagree with that.
Yeah, so do I.
I don't know any 40-nothing twerking on 40 and above twerking on tables. That's nuts.
They live in their second childhood, a lot of them.
Have you came to Vegas?
I haven't been to Vegas in about 20 years.
Yeah, so you definitely don't know what's going on out here in these streets, as they say. I just had a couple of quick things to say to you, and then I'm gonna jump back down. It's a lot of you're talking about feelings, and I feel like my comment was saying, and Hemp said, we don't get to feel like we don't want to pay the bills no more, or take out the garbage, or protect the house anymore. I've been doing this for a whole month straight. I'm tired of, making sure the kids is good and standing outside watching them while they play and ride the scooters and stuff. Like, we don't, I understand you or women may get tired of something, but just because you're tired of something don't mean it's not your duty to do it anymore. It doesn't have anything to do with feelings when it comes to a relationship. Women want this love and want you guys to be understanding of their feelings and all of that stuff. It's no longer, your life is no longer about you. Once you couple with a man, your life is completely about that man. And if you can't get lost inside of that man's world, then nobody's going to be happy on both sides, because he's going to be disgruntled. And yeah, it's going to take a long time for him to be disgruntled and for it to show up. But once he gets disgruntled, then you're going to stop eating, and you're not going to have anything that you actually need, let alone your wants. And that's all I got to say.
So I definitely hear what you're saying, but where I have to give an definite pause and disagreement is, my life is not just yours. Our life is each other's. So you and I, lost me. Uncle Jeff, can you go on mute real quick? Thank you. Our life gets lost in each other, and we are a unit. So it's not just about me, and it's not just about you. It's about us as the unit. And so it shouldn't be just about me. So if I am tired, I'm going to push through. But sometimes I may need some help pushing through. And I don't hear any of the men. We're the only person I talked. Bub didn't say anything yet about this, but I'm asking for both of y'all. What about helping me push through? What about that? What about, I'm doing all these things and I may need assistance in pushing through on this 4th or 5th day of giving you sex? And since that's what we're talking about, what about needing assistance to that to help me push through on that? I just can't, I'm tired.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're not allowed to get tired. You know what I mean? As men, we know that we are not allowed to get tired. We don't get to put down our shield and our armor and our weapon and say, "Oh, I'm tired today, boss. I can't push through. I'm gonna need some help."
And that is the wonderful thing about being a man. Y'all want all of the perks of being a man. It ain't always relaxed, is it? Part of being
men don't.
You can't
men don't complain about that. I've never heard a man complain about that.
Well, don't complain now then. Then don't complain now.
I'm not complaining. Like I said, I have 3 women, because if somebody doesn't want to play their position, then you sub them in. That's why if you're tired, that's fine. I'll just go next door. So it's not a super huge deal. The problem is, if you're looking through my phone, my new one picked up my phone. Oh my God, you're texting her, and I was in Nebraska all last week. I live in Vegas. Oh, yeah. Well, I do got a house. I do got other stuff going on. I'm gonna tell you like this, and this will be the last thing. Genghis Khan was one of the greatest conquerors in the world. It's like one of every 6 people or something in the world is related to this man. That's because women get on the program of a man. If you don't want to get on the program of the man, it's Henry VIII. Your head is chopped off. And that's that. It's not a big deal. We don't have to deal with you. We deal with you when you get on our program.
So go ahead, man.
No, somebody said you ain't Genghis Khan in the chat.
Facts.
So, Love, what was your question again? Be brave. What's going on?
What's up, Be Brave? So my question was, why are none of the men talking about assisting? Because it's not just about you as the man. Because just like you have choices, and if you don't want to give us our program, we can find something else too. Or nothing at all. That's why y'all seem to make fun of women, because we don't necessarily want to get on the program with the man being with 3 different women. So right down from we're even talking the same language, honestly. I was talking more so for a married man. So I don't even know if we can even further that conversation, because you have 3 different women. And I thought you said you were married. I thought he said.
No.
You just had the same one.
I am, but still, she's on my program, and she likes to live a comfortable life.
Yeah, that's interesting. And this is you talking, so I'd be very interested to hear her thoughts explicitly without your ears, because that's a totally different dynamic. That usually comes with a lot of other things, to be very honest with you. But anyway, What's up, Be Brave?
Hey there. Hey, love, I think you and I are teammates today.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I
Like
do.
that.
Wait till I get through with these bastards. Listen here. Listen to me. Listen to me. First of all, if I had a daughter in Black American and she wanted to get in with Black American, I'd tell her, you understand what you're getting in. That ain't love. It ain't marriage. It ain't nothing but a big ass business deal. Don't ever get your heart broke being that stupid to get in that situation with some guy that thinks he needs 3 women. Number one.
Wow.
Number two. Yeah. Number two. If a woman works, a man is supposed to keep his ass busy doing house chores too when she gets home and he gets home. If a woman works, she ain't going to do everything, all of it, no way. If I had a daughter and she was a working woman because she had to, this is all different, of course, if the woman is a housewife. But if a woman works and she has to work, the man doesn't get to go, I'm the man of the house, only to a certain extent. He can't expect to come home and stop. I can't count the times I've gotten good at doing dishes and supper because I didn't make enough money for my woman not to work. I mean, I just got good at household chores too, along with patching roofs and putting up fences. But so the whole thing is, and then we're talking about billionaires. You know, any woman that gets with a billionaire's got to understand he's not going to be faithful to you. It's impossible. It's impossible for a silly millionaire to be faithful to a woman, considering how many women want to get in on it. So, I mean, you're in trouble. And then I hear this shit about you can't look at, I don't know if we may differ here, love, can't go through purses and phones and wallets in a marriage. I mean, who needs to go through them? I've never went through any woman, and I've never been married to the ones I'm talking about.
That's my point.
But
that's my point right there. You didn't feel the need to. That's the whole entire point. And if you go look, don't be mad at what you find was my point.
What the point is even if it happens, though, are you mad? I mean, I could hand my woman my wallet and say, here, go get what you need or whatever. I'm not hiding anything. If a woman, I've had women tell me to get the money out of my purse. I never worried about going into their purse and finding something.
It was going to the phone, though. Let's say the same track. Be brave. Come on, going to the phone, looking for trouble was the point. Okay, that about going to the purse for money. Forget about that. Going through the phone or emails, looking for something.
Okay, if you got to do that, leave. If I felt the need to have to go through, if I didn't feel my woman was my woman to where I needed to go through the phone, and I would leave. I'd say, no, I'm not even. If I need to go to your phone, honey, I'm giving you a fair warning. In other words, she better come through and say, here, let me go through my phone for you periodically to make sure we're okay, sweetie pie. I'm telling you, this new age bullshit's getting me. It's sickening to me. It's all new age bullshit. There's at the bottom. See, the marriage institution was made up of working class people. The strength of it. It wasn't that we're going by what the fucking elites are doing. They're perverted anyway because of their money. You can't go by what elites are doing in any way, shape, or form. They live in a whole different world. So I'm just saying the whole thing of marriage is between common folk, and I don't care. One-on-one marriage is a marriage, and you can feel it. As I said, we're making this way too complicated. If you don't feel it, hit the damn road. If you're with kids and you can't hit the road, understand you're in a business deal and get your heart out of it. But one way or the other, you got to get both your feet on the ground, one way or the other. And this thing about sex, I always said, if the girls I was with, they can't keep up with me sexually. Hell no, they can't. Shit, man, guys we can have sex 3 times a day on a good day. Well, you think a woman's going to, no. So I always refer to it as I've always told any young man, look, it's called the 2-day foreplay. You sweeten her up for 2 days. And if she don't respond somewhere within a couple of days, you got problems. But really, I call it the 2-day foreplay. I do. I ain't playing. Really. That's what it is, right, love? Good word for it.
Exactly. That's a good word for it. And we teammates today.
Yeah.
We agree on this is interesting. Last week we were at each other, but this week we are definitely we feel each other on this because I think it's just crazy to think that a woman, majority of women, right? There are some outliers, can have the same sexual prowess and desire and drive as a man.
Ain't happening.
3 times a day. You could. Some men have that desire. Most of them do.
I'm telling you, most do. Most really do. I think most men do. I mean, especially at 35 and 40, you're still. Hey, that's why I say, look, I'm not being gross, but if men would be realistically, one of my little sweeties used to. I'm just saying this as gentlemen as I can, love, with you on the panel, because I don't get vulgar in front of ladies. I don't care.
Thank you for the respect. Be brave. Thank you.
Yes, if it's I don't care about modern day. I don't get vulgar in front of women. But if the couple of little ladies, if they weren't sexual, as they were getting in the shower, they would ask me if I wanted to pleasure myself on them, not in them, on them. That's weird. But it worked. I said, well, hell yeah. You said
as long as it worked for you, thank you. As long as it worked for you, thank you.
And it didn't put her through any stress. She was getting in the shower. She was naked. She said, honey, you want to do something on me? I said, well, hell yeah. About 10 seconds. We'll be done. And I love you for it. But I mean, there's 1,000.
That's all that matters.
Yes. Satisfied. Yeah. So, I mean, this bit about a woman's got to perform and do this and do that. Shut the hell up, man. If a woman's treating you right and spiritually right, put your goddamn dick away and get it out when she wants you to get it away. Put it away and get it out when she wants you to get it out.
Let's get a reply to repeat.
Nasty, little nasty, yo.
Uncle Jeff, what's going on? You on mute?
Okay, then hold on. Okay.
You off mute now. You off mute.
Oh, hey, man, I heard you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you?
I'm good. I heard your caveat about being long-winded, so I'm gonna speak like Jesus in parables.
Yeah.
No, not you.
I know, but I went on a little too long.
It ain't you.
Hey,
no,
Uncle
it
Jeff.
ain't you. He talking about me. He talking about me.
No, I'm definitely talking about Be Brave and Mike and you and Black America and Love.
Be Brave just did a monologue. He did.
Yeah, it was good. I timed it. I'm
that's
sure
what I
I
was
don't
gonna
have
say.
that kind of time.
How long was it? How long was it? Was it 3 minutes or 4 or what?
It was 4 minutes and 12 seconds.
Yeah, see that? I'm sorry.
I don't have a problem with it, man. I don't have a problem with it because you were spitting facts. Facts.
Y'all don't. The old guys don't listen to me no way. So go ahead.
No, I do. Put me on a timer next time.
I'm gonna try. I wish they would. I wish they would just honestly say how much time you do or don't have.
Yes.
So we don't have these problems. We have
set that egg timer.
It's hard though.
Let me know how long I got. Let me know.
No, Uncle Jeff, it's hard because when y'all cooking, I can't be like, oh, be quiet because you cooking.
Exactly.
Well,
so what? Okay.
Well, you don't get to cook every time you open your mouth. Is the point?
Okay.
I was on here first. I cooked for a bit. Okay. Now from now on, I got to be real behaved. I got to behave.
I'm just gonna throw chum in the water because this is a bunch of topics, 50 topics here that anybody with some wisdom can give you 4 sentences on. That's the thing. Y'all young. You bite off big chunks and you don't go into the chunk. Number one. I'm agreeing with a few things Sister Love is saying today. Number one, let's dispense with this. If the Bible is the playbook you want to go by, if you're a Bible bumper, I'm not. I've just read it twice like a book. It is chock full of. You can't get away from the fact that the only creature on the earth that God has given free will is man. He make the trees, he make the leaves change. He made everything else bends to God's will. God wants to know if you love him on your own, which is why you have free will. If you don't, please explain the plight of Adam and Eve. Please explain the plight of Samson and Delilah. Please explain the plight of David and Bathsheba, on and on, find it on your own. Number two, this thing about cheating. There's only one reason to cheat, fellas. Bad news. Low integrity. There's no other reason. If you ain't getting enough sex with your woman, why didn't you kill her? Because you're not a killer. You're a cheater, and cheaters cheat. I'm telling you, tell her. Talk to her. You're in a relationship with her. If you need more than that, monogamy is not functional anyway. Monogamy is a function of mathematics and of finance. Family and marriage is not about love. It's about keeping a republic working with taxable units, but nobody really wants to talk about that. The fact that you're supposed to want your woman to operate like a whorish robot is some bullshit. No woman owes you sex. No, not even your wife. My wife don't owe me sex. I don't want favor coochie. You want to do me a favor, wash my damn car. I don't need that. I want you to want me. So that means that understanding that this marriage is a business, we are not going to have single time to screw all the time. We're not, because we have things to do to take care of this business. Now, what we can do is sit down and be honest with one another and schedule some shit. Okay, Thursdays, which is none of your business, but at least Thursday, me and Mrs. Brown gonna get out. Look, we don't give a damn. Sometimes we go to bed with 3 hours of sleep each because we both hustlers. So we busy. This whole, I can't turn my feminine energy off. My wife is a director with I think 7 or 8 men under her and like 10, 12 women under her. She turns that shit off when she talks to me. Period.
Married, yeah, because she's married to you. Yeah.
But if she couldn't turn it off before that, she wouldn't be married to me. I'm gonna be feminine when he show up. Good luck with that. He's not gonna show up because that's what he's looking for.
I never said that though.
Okay, that's what I can't tell you what it is. I can tell you what it looked like, and this is what I hear all the time. I'll be feminine when he shows up. Well, that's like saying I'll serve gas. I'll turn my gas. I sell gas by the side of the road on the 2-lane highway. I'll turn the light on to say it's gas here when I see a car. Let's see how much gas you sell. I'm done.
That's crazy.
That fast enough?
That was good.
Laid out a whole bunch of shit. No,
that was perfect. That was perfect.
Yeah. Let me just, love, you can address the rest. The stories that you mentioned in the Bible are just stories, right? They're lessons. But the Most High put those in place on purpose. So if you go through the actual Bible, when you read it back and forth for real and understand it and discern it properly, he explicitly speaks against people having free will. The Christian Christ, known as Paul, even wrote in Romans 9:11 that he did things by election, not what people did. So it's very explicit. So if we really want to do that, we probably got to do that on another day.
Yeah,
but it's gonna those samples that you gave.
Yeah.
That's
let's
not
draw
gonna
swords,
work.
young man. On another day, let's draw swords.
Yeah,
I'd love to.
Yeah, because that shit gonna get blood. It's gonna be bloody as a motherfucker.
Brother, look here. I bathed in blood. Let's go.
Shit like that.
Go ahead, love.
Can you smoke on live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Can you smoke
no problem?
Can you
Not
smoke
cigarettes? You can't smoke cigarettes.
Okay, this is okay. There you go.
It's medicine.
Get your.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just real quick. When Ham and I were discussing earlier about my role in society, that I'm not sure if you heard this part. He said a statement like, women aren't afforded, or there's not a lot of time, a lot of space being afforded to walk in the femininity. And I said no, because the nature of my business, typically the male characteristics that's been stated on this podcast, I walk in. So yeah, I caught that 777. And that's why I was talking about it's a very small window in which I can really rest and just flow in that, because the male dominant traits and attributes I walk in majority of the day. So that's the part of that conversation I think that you were talking about. So I don't turn my femininity off and on. I didn't say that I did. I was talking about the number of hours in which I can walk in a certain type of role.
Okay. Can I respond to that or no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying that you should turn your femininity on and off if you need to. I'm saying that the space that you walk in could not possibly be any smaller than the space my wife walks in. I am saying that that if you choose to not turn your femininity on and off, it's going to be hella hard to attract a dude that is going to please you. Sure. Hey, Christy. Sure, you can attract a dude that need a place to stay. A hobosexual dude.
Are you talking in general? Or are you talking directly to me?
Huh?
You talking in general or directly to me about my
I'm talking directly to the point. I'm not talking. You are making a point that you you walk in a certain lane of feminine energy, or you don't. You do or don't. I am talking to the women who agree with you, dear women who agree with you. if you can't turn your femininity on for a man that don't have nothing to do with your job, God bless you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think any woman has ever said that they couldn't do that. Now, a lot of men on the panel have said that women can't do that.
No, it's not whether you can, you don't.
You can't turn it off and on.
You don't. That's what I'm saying.
So yes, and that's where we disagree at then, because I believe that I know I definitely do in the right spaces. Y'all do not see me in other spaces but the podcast. So, or other men may see me at work, but in other spaces.
I've been wrong before. I doubt it, but I'm okay. I'm wrong.
And that's your opinion. I mean, that's the point of the podcast, right? To express our opinion. So yes, your opinion is that you don't think you're wrong in this regard, but I disagree with you.
Okay.
Damn, I don't know. I find it difficult to turn that shit on and off. Anything really. Like I don't know how that calculates. Hold on, let me Trigger Mike. What's your notion on there?
Sorry, I was just texting my good alpha brother happy anniversary on his 3-year wedding anniversary. Told him to keep setting the example. So
Shit like that.
I had a lot to say on that because I've been all up and through the corporate world, gone up the corporate ladder, and one of the distinctions I want to make, and if I could coach women on something, it's actually a topic that I hold particularly dear, is that you actually must remain feminine at all times. What I like to say to women is that once you adopt, like when women say they have to adopt the persona, a more masculine persona to work in the corporate structure, they're doing that because they want to, not because anybody's requiring it. Women have a desire to want to be like men and command the respect that we respect, moreover to get the responses that we get from people. But when women do tend to do that, what they do is they'll be a quarter of a man, right? But they haven't practiced the femininity so now they're half of a woman, right? And what I will tell women is that you must remain feminine at all times, because what you're trying to emulate is the fact that I lead with authority. My voice commands respect. You see what I'm saying? When I say, hey, I live with a little, higher octave, people shut up and listen. A woman can't do the same thing. So women need to lead with grace. I lead with authority because I'm a man. I have seen women try to lead with authority and fail over and over again. But the women that stand next to me as I went from manager to director to senior director, all of that, these are the women that led with grace. And they knew that their femininity was their calling card. And if there was something that needed to get done, that they felt like authority was needed, they knew how to use their male counterparts. That's what a lot of women don't know how to do. It's like, I'm not going to step out of my feminine frame to try to become him. So I'm going to use him. Right? A lot of women don't want to do that because they want to be power themselves. Right? But go ahead.
Okay. So real quick. One of the points you made was try to be, and that's where everyone goes wrong. Any leader that's trying to act in authority is going to fail automatically. It's either in you or not to be a leader. And so a lot of people, men included, think they have to be a butthole to make people do something. I never said that, and I don't lead in that way. And when I did address saying being a leader, I said a lot of men on the podcast consider that masculine, and that's what I was referencing. Is the presumed characteristic and trait of being masculine is being a leader and giving instructions. As a lot of men don't fancy that. They don't like a woman telling them or giving them instructions and feedback and whatnot. You don't have to do it by being an a-hole. Of course, everyone should lead with grace, men and women. However, it may be looked at negatively if I give a man an instruction, go move that or whatever. Just because I said it as a female may be looked at negatively because I told a man to do something. And some men have that in their heart. I'm still leading with grace. I'm still leading. And I'm still in an authoritative role and standpoint. I don't have to divert my authority to a man to get action. That's ridiculous to say.
Okay, so I do take issue with that because I believe that is actually incorrect. So what women tend to do is sometimes
So most
you
women are
well
minority.
let's not finish. I just
I'm
need to
asking
finish. And then
majority
I
or
just need to
minority? Did you
finish.
say women?
I
So you're saying
just need to
all?
finish. I just need to finish. Okay, so
I just want to know if you're
what I
talking
believe
about
that women
or
do. So
minority.
basically, you kind of prove my point because when I say lead with grace, when you say a woman doesn't get the response, men don't like taking authority from women. That is 100% false. Men take authority from anyone. We care about the process. We care about work. And we have developed a social structure, a social construct in which women can work and lead at work. And if
A lot of
one
men don't
assertion I
really
will
see
make is that no woman has ever found anybody who has crossed her or tried to not obey her authority more than another woman. Women give women problems at work. Men don't give women problems.
Yeah, I disagree with you on that. I'm talking about from real life experience. There are a lot of men.
Talking from real life.
There are a lot of men.
So are you saying that
There are a
women
lot of
listen better to
men.
women than men listen to women? Are you saying that?
So a lot of men do not like taking instruction from a female, a woman.
That's incorrect.
And they feel majority, and I'm not saying all, majority.
But
There are a large number of men that don't appreciate or they have a harder time taking instruction from a woman because they believe that women aren't naturally bred or innately able to lead.
So let me tell you why I believe that's not true. So within the social construct that I said we created, what usually happens, let's take the military, for instance, okay? If you see a female first sergeant, that means a man put her there. You won't disobey her because you'd be disobeying the commanding officer that put her there. So we listen to women by proxy. Respect the rank. We respect the rank, not the gender or whatever you're trying to say. When there is a system established, we always respect the rank. When you want to see a woman getting her ass whooped and her authority questioned, it is usually by another woman. I promise you.
And also, if you've seen a man that can't take an order from a woman, there's a good chance he can't take them real well from a man either, love. Really.
That's fine too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't think it's much of a woman thing as you're thinking, as much as they're just men that just are dumbasses.
Yeah.
And they're hard to deal with. And you got, I can't count the times that in my working day, very nicely, I've said, shut up and just do it. Shh.
So
do it.
Can I
So real quick, before you go on, Mike, wait, hold on. Before you go on, let me take a thing. So, Bub, how do you feel about reporting to a woman?
I work in I am
no.
She said Bub.
Mike,
She said Bub. She said Bub.
I'm talking to Bub.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said Mike.
I don't have a problem with taking instructions from women, but honestly, it's not a problem if I gotta report to her directly. But I don't like my equal telling me what to do all the time. I that's something I can't no. And I'm just keeping it a buck.
That's fine. Can you clarify what you mean by that though?
Outside of a boss, like let's say we on the same level, and we got these coworkers that try to play like boss's fucking pet or what have you, but we on the same kill. Don't you dare try to tell me how I'm supposed to be doing my job, especially as a woman. Don't tell me how to do my job. Word. That's out. If you not my direct supervisor, don't tell me what to do.
What if she was there before you?
I don't give a damn. We getting the same pay. We doing the same job. Don't try to tell me what to do. That's all the way out.
But you never had to train anybody that was on the same level as you to teach them how to do the job. So what if it's a woman and she's telling you, hey, do X, Y, and Z because this would make you be successful?
I'm sticking to my guns. Don't try to tell me. I don't care. I don't care if you've been there longer than me. I don't care if you have more experience than me. Once we on the same kill, don't tell me what to do.
What if it's obvious you're doing something wrong though? Then are you okay being corrected?
Well, let me if I'm doing something wrong, let me take those punches by myself.
Okay, here's the
you're all
problem.
no. Wait a minute. Right quick, I respond to that. Right quick. That's bullshit. In the workplace, you get straightened out fast for sufficient efficiency and for things to get done. You don't get to take 2 weeks to figure something out. Not in the workplace.
Everybody,
No.
we're not gonna agree all the time.
No.
And we all not teammates all the time.
We
man.
established that you were doing something wrong. We established that you were doing something wrong. When you're doing something
not my
wrong,
direct supervisor, don't tell me that I'm doing something wrong.
There you go, folks. There you go. There you go.
Is it all right if I respond to that?
Hey, don't tell me what to do. You're not my direct supervisor.
This is very common though.
Well, hold on, let me hear Uncle Jeff. Uncle Jeff, go ahead. What do you got to say? You want to respond to Bub also?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Brother Bub, hey man, in love, real talk. I'm in love, man. I'm coming in love.
Let's go. Let's get it.
For the record, so was I. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Uncle Jeff.
I am, but I mean, I was coming in love too. I mean, what the fuck? What do you got to preface with that for?
Yeah,
just man to man, tell him what the fuck's going on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's not fill up the space with noise. Come on, Uncle Jeff, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna let that slide.
Thank you.
But brother Bud, what you have just done is took the glass ceiling and start putting bricks and mortar on it. You have basically said that at whatever level I come into, I'm going to advance, but it's going to be so slow because I have to learn everything from intelligence. I don't get to learn anything from wisdom, and I won't take any wisdom from the people to my left and my right. That's okay, I guess, if you want a job. As a military man, you will die. Marines, we don't get to have that mindset because we understand that the man on my left or right has my life, his life, and the lives of all of us maybe in his hand. And if I'm fucking up, I need him to be able to tell me I'm fucking up.
It ain't always like that in the real world.
Exactly, brother. No. Let's take it back to the real world. In the real world, when you walk into IBM, wherever that you work, and you tell yourself that the person to my left or right, regardless of their experience, cannot tell me anything, it's not that you're going to be promoted.
No. We said women.
Okay.
We're talking about women.
All righty, brother. I'll say it again.
Love asked the question. Love presented it to me. She said,
"You said nobody, brother." I'm talking about what you said, but we can get back to women. Yeah. Let's make them both women. Let's make them both women. It's not that you're not going to be promoted. But here's the experience of this sister who's been here 12 years. This one's been here 15 years, and you've been here 6 weeks. There may be a few things that they can tell you before your supervisor has to tell you, because if your supervisor has to tell you, he or she is going to write it down.
Okay.
So what you're doing, I'll say this, I'll land the plane. What you're doing is putting cement boots on your running for no reason by saying you can't take advice.
Okay, now, Uncle Jeff, let me answer that now. Of course, I'm not an idiot. If I'm in my probationary period, of course I'm going to listen to you. But if I'm like 5 years in now and I see the type of character you exuding, you the fucking you the teacher's pet per se, you all up underneath our supervisor's ass, I'm not listening to you.
Okay,
don't
I get that.
Nothing.
I get
that. Wait. Don't add anything yet. Don't because Love still. She was getting answers to her question. I want to make sure that she responds, and I'm glad that Bub got 2 rebuttals to clarify the point. Love, what say you? Because I was thinking through it.
What do I say about her question?
No, Love, just in terms of all the responses, but also what Mike said, and Uncle Jeff, you kind of doubled down in terms of the military. I feel like that's so much different than civilian life.
Yeah.
But I was trying to be objective. So my company does moving, right? Yeah.
It's very different than civilian life. It's effective.
Yeah, facts. So my company does moving, right? So it's that type of demographic, the guys, you know? So I put on one of the women, I saw how good she was. I'm saying, hey, you should be the relocation manager for this location. But I had to go and tell all 40 of those men who do hard things, come from hard things, hey, Kristen is in charge, you know? But it did take for me to back her. And then she also proved that she worked her ass off for them to be like, yo, whatever she need from me, she can get. You know what I mean? So she had to be her, but it did take a little bit of me to say, hey, yo, I'll whoop you. You know, talking shit to the guy. You know what I'm saying?
You have to put the gorilla down.
Yeah, you know. So I'm listening to what everybody's saying. You know, and then in Bub, one thing, when I first got to college, the senior, he was good, but I was getting there. I started to learn the defense. So they start putting me in the game more and more. But make no mistake, whatever he asked me or told me, even if I was taking his playing time away, I always showed that reverence and respect, even though I was better. You know what I mean? I started to take his playtime away, but by no means would I be like, nigga, I'm starting now. You can't tell me shit. Nah.
Right.
Like it went because he's still, you know what I mean? Like he was still there. He was still putting work in. You know what I'm saying? So just bringing it all when I'm listening type shit. I don't know. My bad, love. That was your.
Hey, I'm still with you, love. Come on, get at me.
So that was the point I was making, and Hamp actually solidified that, and so did Bub. There are a number of men, and I'm saying Hamp proved it because he had to tell those men. Kristen, I think his name was Kristen.
Yeah.
Kristen, whatever she was placed in the role, he still had to come up behind her and say, listen to her. Because if it wasn't for him saying that, the men would not have listened to her, which is problematic. And me saying men have an issue with taking directions from a woman. Bub, could you please expound upon, concisely, why is it that your peer, we said woman in management position, no problem. There's no pushback. Your peer that's saying, hey, but you did that wrong, or could you do X, Y, and Z? Tell me why a woman telling you correction is a problem.
Because what it sometimes, it kind of comes off as like, yo, women been trying to tell me what to do my whole fucking life. My mom been telling me what to do. I got a spouse at home that's telling me what to do. Now I got to come to work and listen to you and your antics. Get the fuck out of here.
So if a man is telling you, it's just because it's different. So it still goes along with like women telling you what to do is problematic for you because your mom did it, your wife is doing it, or whatever when you get home. So it's still the woman that's like the wild hair up your behind because it's a woman doing it. Yeah. Not necessarily because you're being told what to do, period. Because a woman is saying it because women shouldn't be telling you what to do.
Well, not that they shouldn't be telling me what to do, but if you like I said, if we're on an even keel, don't tell me what to do. But if you worked your way up into this corporation or wherever the hell we are at, and you just top tier, cool. I salute you. You bust your ass to get to that point. But we on the same playing field. Don't tell me, relax.
Let me get in here, bud. Let me get in here.
Tell your son.
It doesn't necessarily negate what I said. So basically, with Bub's point, he's basically saying, and this is actually a problem, like Hamp said, with civilian jobs. I work with nurses. I'm the only male there. Right? Most of the time. Okay. I was a healthcare administrator for years. What they tend to do when they are staff nurse is they want to become supervisor. So they pretend they are a supervisor before becoming a supervisor. And then it creates an environment where they're trying, it's like almost having to put somebody under your thumb and pretending they're beneath you or they're making mistakes so you can look. It's one of the stupidest tactics anybody could ever use. And that's something that if you do, like Uncle Jeff, you do that shit in the military. Like you're gonna have to take off the rank. When people be like, "You're not my fucking boss, bro.
Yeah,
bring your ass back," and let's
go and put these gloves on.
So exactly, like let's take off these ranks because I don't know who you're trying to boss around. That's natural. In fact, again, I've seen more women get that way. When women try to give women instructions that way, you're not my effing boss.
I don't know
like
who the hell Tracy thinks he talked to.
Yeah, because what I heard him say was that
shit like that.
Anybody of equivalent rank. And especially a woman. This is why I think you have a problem, Bub. In this day and age, women think they're smarter than us. They think they're better than us. And that comes out when they're trying to give us instruction. So it does prompt you to be like, who the fuck are you talking to?
It sounds very trauma. It sounds very traumatic. It
No,
sounds
it's not.
because
I'm telling you.
I'm
Hold
telling you,
on.
it sounds
You
very
can't
traumatic.
pull
But
the
Mike,
trauma card on me. Hold on.
can you put
can't-
timer
hold
up,
on,
Cam,
hold on.
at some
You
point?
can't pull the trauma
Damn,
card
bro.
on me. I was raised by 2 parents. I've been the highest in the corporate world. I am the Black American dream. I have no trauma. I'm telling you objectively what I
Love,
see.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, so this is essentially
Trauma.
what happens. That's why I said lead with grace. I'm telling you right now, a woman that is graceful in her leadership can get a man to do anything for her. Those are the women that we like to see in leadership. So basically put it to you like this. I'm very charismatic. I'm a charismatic leader. That's the way I get people to do things. So one of my female colleagues, another director, was like, how do I get people? We sent the same email and you got all praise and I'll do it, Mike, and I got all pushback. I said, what you need to do is either one, we can do this jointly and we can do it together, or you can, because you're a woman and you're more of a nurturer and you tend to be more graceful, make it seem like you're doing something helpful for them. I just tell them because I'm a man, they're not gonna cross me. That's my God-given gift. You don't have the same gift, so you have to get the same goal or reach the same goal, you got to do it a little differently. And I coached her on how to do that. So now she calls all the ladies up individually, say, is there anything I can help you with? I know this is going to be a hard time with this new protocol that we're trying, but I'm here for you. And all the people respond to that because she's a woman. That's all I'm saying. If women knew how to lead gracefully, and men would listen to them without any pushback at all.
Be Brave and then Uncle Jeff. I know Be Brave wanted to push back, and maybe Uncle Jeff wanted to push back at Be Brave, and then Unpop. I got you. You right after those two. I got you.
It's okay. No, Love was right. It's trauma. It's nonsense. Trigger Mike, I disagree with you to a good extent. I don't think women have to be anything other than the boss. Just be she's hired to do this. She's hired to take care of this function inside of this organization. Okay. Now women can't stop being feminine. I don't care who says what. That's why I would advise any woman, don't wear tight clothes to work if you want to be taken serious. Number one. Number two, though, after you're done worrying about what the silly ass, soft, egotistical idiot men worry about, just be the boss. And it's graceful naturally, Mike. It is graceful naturally. I don't want very few women can really get nasty naturally. But I have
oh my God.
No, I'm talking about in the workplace. No, I'm sorry. Man. Anyway, so
you haven't met our women.
Mike, I'm next.
No,
brother.
I understand. No,
I'm batting cleanup.
Okay, I understand that. And there could be a difference between a little bit in the races. But I'm saying this, even a black woman doesn't have to come in walking on no damn eggshells if she's in charge. That's crazy. All she's got to do is just do it. All she's got to do is talk in a civil manner. And if, like, say, Bub is traumatized because he don't want to he said he would take advice from a supervisor. But if a very wise co-working woman told him something, that's a whole. That's not good enough to listen.
Why do you think I'm traumatized?
But no, wait a minute. Because if you're there for 5 years and a woman comes up that's really good at her job and says, if you do this at this point, it makes it easier for people down line, and you don't take that, something's wrong with you. If you're refusing to do something that makes something smoother down line for the product.
That's fine if it's said like that, but don't come to me. That's fine.
Well, that's the way most people say it. I've never seen women just come. I've never seen a woman come up and say, "Hey, you dumb son of a bitch, do it this way."
No one's talking like that at work.
Yeah, nobody. They're coming up. Women come up when they're giving you instruction. I've never, black or white. I haven't had a lot of black supervisors.
It ain't about race right now.
Okay, good. I agree. So let's get back to women. They don't come up smacking you with instruction or suggestion. So I'm saying that a woman, Mike, you went too far is all my point is, and I'll wrap it up.
So
a woman don't have to be shit. She's the boss. She's the boss.
Be brave.
No, wait. Let me finish. I'll finish. She don't have to come up and be anything other than civil. Just like a man, he's civil. If a woman's civil, she can say this, and guess what? Who's ever under her better do it without any expectations of any particular civility. Go ahead.
I don't know if you drank your simp juice this morning, but be brave. We don't disagree.
Well,
I
no,
said men respect the rank. A woman doesn't have to be anything if she's been given the rank, but to get the response she wants, to get viewed at. Because look, how many people are going to respect what the woman's saying? You're going to
Is
do
she
the
still
work
at the rank?
because you respect the rank, but you're going to go back like she's a bitch. Like you see what I'm saying? Like
it doesn't matter.
That's what
Just
I'm
do
saying.
it.
I'm not saying she has to be anything.
4 minutes.
We respect the rank.
Uncle Jeff. All right, Uncle Jeff, come on, man.
Go ahead.
Tell you what.
What's up,
And all I get is pushback for this shit. Now, wow. Okay, number one, let's put it where it is. We're not here to talk about. Let's put it where the rubber hit the road. I don't give a damn about nobody else's women. Okay. I'm talking about black folks right now and the way black people relate to other black people. Be brave. This is not your fault.
Okay.
You have and I don't need you to take this personal. I ain't being
Oh,
funny.
I won't.
Okay.
I'm very thick-skinned.
Your upbringing, your the very nature of your upbringing gives you a blind spot to this.
Except I take good notes, but go ahead. Okay.
Now, what I'm gonna need you to do is take notes. Usually, when you take notes, is with your fingers working and your mouth shut. What we're discussing here is how something you may not know, but a black woman can come up and say, the deliveries are in the back. And she can say it one way, or she can say it like the two of you used to date and it didn't work out. And everybody here knows this energy. And we're going to stop high hurdling it today. Dear black women, stank is not your birthright. It isn't. And it has become very expensive for you. This is all this is about. This is not about, okay, yes, please let me finish. This is not about bashing anyone. The only women who are safe from bashing are queens. From Duchess down to bed wench, I'll lop your head off. You know why the queen's shoes don't get muddy? Because the queen don't walk in the mud. We're not discussing every woman. I don't think Bub has a problem with courteous people. I don't think Bub has a problem with this girl. Hey, Bub, I'm Teresa. I've been here for a few years. That thing where you put in the box, you might not want to do that because of this, and I don't mean no harm. All right. Nice to meet you. That girl, I don't think Bub got a problem with. You know who Bub got a problem with? Bub. Loud in front of everybody. The boxes don't go there, Bub. Who the fuck are you talking? That's who Bub has.
Why would that hurt his feelings, though?
Okay.
The boxes don't go there.
I'll explain to you.
All right, go ahead.
I'll take
please.
my time. I'll start talking about Bub and explain what you don't understand.
No, I understand it. I'm saying it's bullshit.
You couldn't possibly.
If the boxes go there, it doesn't matter who says put the boxes over here.
Explanation or
yes,
not?
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to cross the street. Cars keep coming.
Okay,
there is
go ahead.
Cultural. Here's why you don't understand. Let me make it really clear for you. Can you spell it? What does this spell? WRECKA space STOW. What does that spell? Be brave.
WRECK. What?
WR.
Yeah.
ECKA space STOW. What does that spell?
Rexto. What? STOW.
It spells Record. That's where you go when you want to buy a James Brown record. That's something you don't understand.
Shit like that. You said WR as a record?
Exactly, brother. And everybody else in here got it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Have you ever been out in public? Have you ever been out in public, Be Brave? Oh, I'm gonna keep making my good point. I got it. Have you ever been out in public, Be Brave, and heard this around black people? And then out of nowhere, all the rest of them go, brother, that's soul. That's something that is outside of you. Are standing outside. You are a guest in this conversation, which is why there's a lot of things you don't get. You don't get the nuance.
I get the workspace.
Okay.
The workspace rules over races.
Absolutely.
If you're putting boxes in the wrong space, somebody telling you to put the boxes where they belong, there's nothing wrong with it.
If you want me to stop, I'll stop.
No, I don't.
But no, I'm not asking you, brother Ham. Do you want me to stop? I'll stop.
We need
the unpopular truth.
Go ahead. Finish your thought, Uncle John.
I'm sorry.
Okay. There's a reason. Because for over 4 centuries, For 4 centuries, Black people have been taught that women are disposable and men are untrustworthy. And we carry that subconscious programming into every interaction. And we have to heal from that before we get to your workplace. And there are things that go on between us as a group that we read into. When a Black man sees a Black woman in a position of power, he's immediately on the defensive, and he shouldn't be. That's unfair because he hasn't had a chance to interact with this sister, and he needs to be fair to her. But he can't because of this programming that he needs to deprogram. He needs to deprogram himself. She needs to deprogram herself. And these are things that you either are willfully obtuse to or have not been presented to you. Either way, you don't understand.
I understand
business.
business.
It's the workplace.
I understand business.
So do I, brother. I run a few.
Okay.
I'm not talking about this is not about business. This is about
yes, it is.
This
That's
is
where
about,
you're wrong.
Okay?
We're talking.
This is about business.
We're talking the workplace.
This is about business.
We're talking workplace.
This is about the workplace and
yes,
the people
we were
who
talking
come there.
workplace.
It's
yes.
also about the people who come there.
Yes.
Now, since this is not military,
set your culture aside and get the job done and take information. Stop all the nonsense and the bullshit. If boxes don't go there, and somebody a Black woman says, "Hey, the boxes don't go there, you silly," and she doesn't say it just right. As the owner of that business, I'm going, "Why didn't you listen to that lady?"
Exactly.
She told you they didn't go.
Exactly.
Right. So the point is
and
then the culture doesn't matter.
4 centuries of what put them there in the first place. The fact that the owner of the business is
You don't know how many ways you just made his point be brave.
Thank you, brother. You have no
made
idea.
his point.
Bro, you went right into it. You fell right into it.
No, I didn't. You're pretending now. You're pretending I said something I didn't then.
No, brother.
You're pretending I said something I didn't.
You said what you said.
Common decency and courtesy to stand in her way, to allow her bitter ass behavior, her bad disrespect.
He ain't never experienced.
You can do whatever you want, sweetie.
Okay, then let's clarify. How bitter was she?
How we got here
okay, how bitter was she? I'm saying if a Black woman's a little loud, like many of them are, and she got a little loud with a man in a nice way, what the hell is this? Why get worried about it?
Now we got a conversation.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Except
let me get. And I just want to get unpopular truth in just to sum it up though. Be brave. So what that did when I heard it was you allowed her poor behavior by just saying, well, just move the boxes. No, I'm just saying what I heard just now, and then also further the point of the male authority figure above her is what gives her the power,
right?
And what also kind of pushes men to kind of listen.
We're getting confused here. How mean was she? Is my damn question. Was she just a little bit having fun? Was she a little bit loud? No problem. If she said, "Hey, no, listen. If it's
old white men love sassy Black women."
She acting like you just right now.
I love sassy women, period. But if the Black woman said, "Yeah, you stupid son of a bitch, you dumb motherfucker," then you got problems. All she did was in a little bit of an aggressive manner, said, "Hey," in a fun manner, I'll bet more 9 times out of 10, in a fun manner, said,
you don't get to bet in this casino.
No, I do. Yes, I do. I'm the business owner. You better listen to my Black employee if she knows what she's talking about. You better damn well listen to her.
How about that?
The one thing, unpopular truth was good. The one thing, be brave, is what I think that's left out oftentimes in that conversation from leading a lot of people. Is that's the 7th time she done told that motherfucker to move them boxes too. I think that happens so often where if I tell you 9 times to move the boxes, by the time I'm yelling, I'm already fed up. And I've seen this happen so often where people, why you yelled at me? Well, because it's the 10th time I done told you to move the boxes.
Okay. Well, then it's justified. Then it's a justified cussing out.
Well, no,
he's
but that's
got it coming.
I'm
I got you.
That
wasn't that was not stimulated. Somebody made the case that she just came out of nowhere and hollered at him to put the box over here.
No, I know. I'm just another nuance is the point.
Yes, no,
right?
I agree with that. That's why I said let's make it clear the circumstances, and then we'll talk.
Unpopular truth was good.
What's up, bro? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today, man?
Hey, man, I feel like I miss you, man. I ain't seen you in 3 days. What's good? What you got, man? I know. Hey, man, look. What you got, bro?
I don't even know. I don't know where to start with, the masked man or the love situation, but I'll start here.
Love is your favorite, so go ahead. Start with her.
Yeah, that's my girl. She give me a lot of examples to go by, but Yeah, I'm gonna start with this, and I think everybody's saying it. Everybody's saying it. The women overcompensate when they are the boss over somebody. That's what really throws everything out. They overcompensate and they think they have to be mean or they think they have to be snorky to get across to men, and they don't. And just like Trigger Mike said, the easiest thing they can do is just be nice. The men will do 10 times more. 10 times more what they would do for a man. I have a boss, right? I have a supervisor right now. I had to change to her shift. She yells, just yells to be yelling. And I swear, and I'm not telling you no lie. If I get some of my coworkers, y'all be like, they'll say the same thing I'm saying. But my two supervisors that were men, only thing they had to say, hey, Casey, you'll go do this right here. We going to do it. Ain't no yelling. Ain't no fussing. It's just go and do it. She don't even have to do that because just like Trigger Mike said again, she got the rank to be able to say, Casey, you'll go do this. And I go do it. But she's overcompensating because they think they have to be like that for some odd reason because that feels powerful to them. And that's what they do every time. Now, with the masked man, I think you didn't even realize what Unc was saying.
Yes, I did.
I know,
I'm not a goddamn. I did.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't think you do.
I do.
Because he drug it around in a circle and he came back to where he's letting you know that your culture being with slavery and everything like that, it got you to thinking that you can just tell somebody what to do any kind of way.
No, I don't.
Still, yes, that's what you said.
No, that's
what
crazy.
Everybody else got
that's
from it.
That's nonsense. I said leave race out of it.
Everybody else got from it.
I said it's a place of business. Do business.
Right. Because y'all run the place of business is runs like y'all want to run it like slavery.
If that's my business,
that's what happens.
If it's my business, you better listen to the black woman who knows what she's talking about. And if she's
that ain't the point though.
That ain't the point. If she's a mean ass,
no matter how she says it.
You said no matter how she says it.
Within reason. Okay.
No, he didn't.
I said within reason.
Within reason.
Yes.
The problem is his reason threshold is out of whack. He because
I'm not intimidated. I'm not intimidated.
And that's what I was trying to say, let me hold on. Let me go. I let you talk for a long time, bro.
Public Truth. Okay, you got it, Public Truth. Go ahead, Public Truth. Go ahead.
Okay. The reason, and just said it. You think something that our culture knows how love attitude is. We know how her attitude is. You don't know.
Now this
so she can be saying because what's gonna happen? Hold on, love. I'm trying to explain something to him. I'm not really talking about you right now. I ain't talking about you. I just used your name. Now, see, you don't know what love gonna come back and tell you. Only thing I told him was to go move them boxes. That's what she gonna come back and tell you. But you ain't when you see that neck snapping and stuff that we had to see. When you see that meanness and putting their head towards you and letting you know, you didn't see that. You just heard she came and I just told him to move them boxes, and that changed everything for you.
Nice and she don't mean it.
So okay,
when she's super nice in your face, for you to see her being super nice when you know and she know and you know she know and she know you know that she ain't being nice to you. She is fucking with you.
I spoke as if I witnessed her actions. I spoke as that. And if I seen her actions, if I seen her actions and they weren't mean or off the chart, I'm saying who cares how she said it?
Exactly.
She's just saying it.
Because you just missed what I said.
I told you didn't know. I told you didn't know what I was saying.
She will walk up wonderfully, happily, courteously in front of you. Be brave. With me, an unpopular truth standing there while you interact with us, and she will be textbook sweet, meaning kiss my monkey black ass, and you will not catch it, but all three of us will, and that is the issue because you are out of culture.
Yes. I said I don't care if I
exactly
I'm saying
you don't care. You don't care because she meant what you missed.
If she wasn't off the charts, I don't care.
She's not off the charts. She's within guidelines. Be brave. I think
then that's good. No,
exactly.
We're
exactly.
Good.
Hold on a second. Be brave. You're not getting it.
No, yes, I am.
Exactly.
I am.
Because you cannot believe. Would you please just give me 30 uninterrupted
I did,
seconds.
but you
Like
keep
30
saying you
seconds.
keep acting
I'm
like
not. I'm trying.
unaware. Go
All right,
ahead. I'm
30
sorry.
seconds.
Go.
30 seconds.
Oh,
30 seconds.
Unpopular truth. Unpopular truth. Hold on, wait, real quick.
Let me say something to Unc right quick, because I
Unpopular
think
truth. Let me read the super
gotta
chat,
read the
please,
super
y'all.
chat.
Let me read the super chat. Thank you, Real Bravado Network, for the $20 super chat. This convo ellipsis. Love wants to pop, but she turned on her fem. Laugh out loud. Just definitely love. Go ahead, Uncle Jeff, for your 30 seconds. We got to wind down. Go ahead.
Okay. This is what you missed, brother. You said that if she came up textbook nice and spoke to two brothers and told them something to do, that you would have no problem with it.
No, I didn't say that.
All right,
You're
you're right. I don't need
misrepresenting
the
what
rest
I
of my
said.
time.
Please don't, because I said even if it was rough, you have to listen to her. I didn't say she could come up and be completely insane.
Well, here's the problem.
No, if she's rough is what I said. If she's a little rough, get over it.
Fine. Here's the problem with a little rough. A little rough to you does not mean what a little rough means to us.
Then get over it and get with the program.
Dude.
Yo, you know how that shit sound?
No, I'm gonna tell you how it sounds.
Tell.
I'm gonna tell you how it sounds.
Because
This
he
is the
going off
last
the
thing.
slave mentality.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna tell you how it sounds. This is common. This is common. Just like we have DNA imprints, so do you. You have a DNA imprint that tells you that you don't have to wait until I'm finished. That it's okay for you to jump in on my. There it is, right there. You don't keep your mouth. I dare you then. Deny your DNA for 30 seconds and allow me to speak, and don't speak. Let's see if you could do it.
I've done it so far a lot of
Exactly.
times. I'm saying I just jump
ladies
in
and
at the end of
gentlemen.
a statement.
There it is. This is why white folks will walk right in your house, open your refrigerator to make a sandwich, sit down and tell your kids to shut up because they think they own everything they see. And it is a DNA imprint, brother. And you are showing it right now. You just showed it to the wrong one.
No,
I'm gonna young people. Young people,
problems.
peep this. You are seeing exactly what you think you are seeing.
Wow.
And I'm
You're
gonna tell
seeing
you
exactly
again.
what you think you are seeing.
I'm gonna piggyback off what you said. I'm gonna piggyback off what you said because of the thing is, it's the mammy mentality in slavery. They always think they supposed to be in charge. It's the mammy mentality. He's doing it. He don't even
look here, man.
He don't even realize he's doing it.
Here's the most traumatic sentence in Black human American history. The Black woman was the first house nigga. That's the real shit.
Wow,
He don't even realize he's doing that though. That's what's crazy. He don't even realize it.
He's not supposed to realize it. We are supposed to realize it. We are supposed to realize
He's living out his fetishes in real
We are
time.
supposed to realize it. Fuck what he realizes.
He's living his fetish
We
out.
realize it.
Okay, we're gonna pause right. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for this wonderful topic. We do have to wrap it up because we have to end at 12:30 exact. Well, Eastern time, 12:30 p.m. exactly. So a lot of good commentary. This went in a different path than I thought it would, but it's good conversation though. This what's up. Whatever. Can we have final thoughts? I know Hamp is doing this thing right now behind the scenes.
I'll
final thoughts.
I'll just go ahead and drop my
and
final
we'll do one 30 seconds.
Hold on, real quick.
ahead.
So so this fucking conversation is amazing though. And I'm pissed off. I gotta go sell. I gotta go do some.
How your business, Big Daddy?
I feel like
anything.
I feel like calling out, but it's my company. I don't even want to go. I gotta go do an estimate. Listen, man. Love. Are all y'all on the East Coast? No, but Mike, you down here with me, and then Uncle Jeff, you 3 hours behind. And
I'm
then,
in LA.
Yeah,
2 hours now.
Shit, nigga, I gotta
from
go to
us.
work.
You're right. I'm bugging.
Hours or like I'm still on the East Coast.
So I wonder if we gotta finish this shit. When are y'all free later at like 2 Mike and I's time? Well, Mike, I don't know if you got a show.
Yeah, I was probably gonna. I have the same topic, same exact topic.
Damn, I
What time, y'all? I gotta.
Yeah, the doctor just called me. I'm supposed to be at a doctor's appointment, so I'll probably.
Yo, bro, it make you not want to do shit when you getting this much information. You're like, yo, fuck them kids. Oh, well, not well.
Well, no, that's okay. That's honest.
You
that's
say what
honest.
you mean. That's what you mean.
That's
what
honest.
I feel like.
Every now and then, you gotta say fuck them kids.
I just spent 4 days straight with my kids, man. I
want to jump on this conversation too, but I do have to go in 5 minutes. Go ahead, Ham.
Love, are you free again at 3?
I'm free 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I gotta get off though at 4:30 for another meeting. So 3 to 4:30, I'm good.
Hey, can y'all do me a favor? I'm gonna put my email in the back chat. Can you shoot me an email real quick? Uncle Jeff, I don't think I have your contact.
Oh, okay.
I put my email in the back chat. Should I put my phone number in the back? I don't give a fuck.
Nah, don't give Be Brave your phone number.
I talked to Be Brave, but no Be Brave.
Why would you say that?
I know.
You
Wow.
that ass. Damn, hey, I need to hear the rest of this shit. You see, I ain't been saying shit. I was laughing. I meant to put myself on mute, all types of shit. And then I was listening so hard, I almost put my camera on, but I ain't had no pants on because I was changing.
Thank you, then. Thank you so much. On behalf of all the straight men here, thank you very much for not doing
like that. Shit like
hey,
that.
Uncle Jeff, and I was standing up. That shit, boy.
I don't want to know you like that, bro.
Yeah, you did too much information. Too much information.
Let me tell you something. If I'm standing around you and the shit hits the fan, and it's if you die, we die. However, I don't want to know that much about you. Okay? I believe I speak for us all. I really don't want to know.
Word.
Shit like that. Shit
Damn,
like that.
man.
Shit like that.
All right, hey, Love, what time is you free? Because we can't do the midday if you ain't here.
3 p.m. Eastern.
All right, I'm gonna be sure to send y'all the link directly. Shoot me a text or send me an email, and we'll go from there. Let's do, like Love said, let's do the final thoughts. We got one more. Ali was popping. Oh, yo, we got the battle of the century tonight, man. Ali and Team Fatty versus Love in the women's POV. So I got some questions for they ask.
Real? I thought he was joking. Oh,
nah.
That was a joke.
9 p.m. Eastern.
Love. Good God Almighty, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah, that shit, man. So
be
brave. Well, you know I'm gonna drop the link, Trigger, so you could come up after they finish. I don't know who's still gonna be standing. We're gonna see. Be brave. You're being disingenuous. White men culturally won't let their women talk crazy to them if they have nuts. No race of men has to accept their women talking crazy to them, but black men.
Wow.
Salute my brother Ham. All right. I'm gonna send. Shoot me Be Brave. I have your email, but just shoot me one just in case. 'Cause I'm about to run out.
3 p.m. What? 3 p.m. Eastern. That means it's 12:13 here. What time am I on? It switches between Central and Eastern. It's 12:13 here. I'm Eastern. Okay.
Yeah, well, it better be 12:30 or you behind 15.
Oh yes, 12:30. 12:30.
Right.
I was looking at my bifocals.
Okay. All right.
Right click to this email, this post. I didn't say they can talk crazy. I said if they get a little rough, get over it. That's all.
And be brave. You might as well hit them with your final thought for part 1.
Here's my final thought. They all said that they're all acting like I don't know the difference between cultures, and they're doing that to prop up their silly position that a black woman can't talk a little bit uppity. You know, I don't know what you're thinking. Did you think that I don't understand society, or that I'm living out? Trigger Mike says I'm living out my fetishes by telling people to pay attention to that black woman, or else. Stop it. Trigger Mike is smarter than that. I'm talking if a woman is a little bit, and she's got a business to do, or she's taking part in something, and she gets a little bit in her fun because black women are jovial, and she gets a little bit here and there. Nobody needs to be upset. That's all I'm saying. Let her be. No wonder black women are tired of so many black men. What are you expecting them to be? Now, I'm not simping there. But I'm saying what they just let it go. If they're important and they're in a place of business, and that's what the discussion was, the place of business. And I'm saying, sorry, in the place of business, I don't play culture. I'm going, if that woman wasn't crazy and she said it a little bit fun and you got upset, I'm telling you, get over it. She had good information. Get the hell over it and listen to her. That's all I'm saying. Thanks.
Always a pleasure. Be brave. Send me the goddamn email so your email be at the top, or else I gotta go find it.
Oh, okay. I'll send you an email right quick saying what, that I'll try to be there at 3.
Yeah,
Enough?
just say hi, just so I have it. That's all, and I'll send you the info.
Gotcha.
Yep.
See
so
you
we
later,
go-
bub.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Take care.
Final thought, bub.
Hey, yo, this goes for men and women in the workplace. Act your rank, or be prepared to deal with this verbal lashing. Let's get it.
Word. Unpopular truth. You on mute.
You're on mute.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out. Put him in the.
I had somebody at the door. Him, Lee, you just was doing undressing, but okay.
Wow.
But anyway, man, just with the topic tonight, I'm just end it like this. Talk to folks like you want to be talked to. Have the attitude that you want to have. That you want somebody to have with you, and that's it.
Word. Uncle Jeff.
Wow. Black women
Wow.
are jovial as compared to whom? And why are they compared that way? Compared. Why are they compared that way? I say keep your attitudes, because the workplace, I don't know if you're looking around, black people, but all this shit you talking about is crumbling in your hands. And anything other than unity and submission to your natural energy is going to cause you to perish. And we can talk about this as light or as deep as you want. You want to keep it at the workplace? Fine. Treat black men with the same respect that you do your white supervisors. If you could just do that, we'd all have a better day at work. I'm done.
Word. Damn, this is gonna be good. Love.
Great conversation. How we started with Beyonce and Jay-Z to slavery is amazing. That's what I love about this podcast. But I will say that Black women are not the bane of society. We don't want war. I think that we get misunderstood a lot, and we just need understanding. But that's a further conversation that we need to have, that we will have later, hopefully. And not get into slavery, but yeah, y'all, great show.
Hey, I'm almost thinking, man, Uncle Jeff, it might just need to be you and Be Brave head to head.
Okay. If y'all want to see that,
I'm just saying, because
hey, man, I'm trying.
Listen, one thing he said, I seen your shirt like bump. I don't know what happened under your shirt.
Look here. Okay, first off, let me just be real clear.
Oh no, save it. Don't use no ammo. I see you got a lot of ammo though,
bro.
Don't use.
Can I just clear up one thing?
All right.
Number one, the black woman in her unweaved, unpermed, all natural state is the Earth's original blueprint for beauty. Any additions, subtractions, or substitutions are quantum steps in the wrong direction. Ain't shit like sisters. I love them. I crave them. I didn't had if it's a woman been here, I done had something real talk. Ain't nothing like a black woman. Nothing, period. Nothing close. Spiritually, emotionally, physically. I just want them to surrender. And I want us to surrender this war between us. We don't have time for it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But there are conditions.
Hell yeah. And that part.
There are conditions. That's it. I love y'all. I ain't sister love. I really am not that dude. I'm this dude.
What does that mean? You're not that dude? Wait a minute. What do you mean?
I am not. I don't want it misconstrued. I am not saying that this was your belief. I am saying that anyone who believes that I have an unfair or subconscious axe to grind with sister love is inaccurate, or with any black woman. I would die for sister love. You're not fitting to disrespect her in front of me.
Hey, Uncle Jeff, let me just say also, 100% in love. I know you got to go. You can roll, but I just want to say you don't have that energy like a lot of these cats be having, where it's like they have almost like an agenda to attack, our people in a way that's not it's malicious.
Yeah.
Yours comes from issue. Here's an issue. I'm addressing it. I'll let you know about yourself, but I'll also be here to help you solve it. That's what I get from you. Like when I discipline my workers, like I'm saying, so like when I discipline my workers, I get on the ass, but I say, come on, let's go fix this shit together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I get from you. You feel me?
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I wanted to say this about your girl. The girl worker, what's her name?
Kristen.
Now that Kristen has established herself, and I'll close with this. Now that Kristen has established herself as competent and courteous, how many dudes work under her?
40.
She got 40 gorillas.
Oh,
she got had to let her pick up the phone and say, it's 3 dudes outside, Mike. Michael stop eating and call some niggas from work and be at Crystal's door.
Oh yeah. You can't do nothing to her.
No.
Like she
got
is
40
surrounded.
goons.
Yeah.
She got 40 goons.
Yep. And they come from hard things. You know what I mean? So you can't play with her
she
at
got
all.
40 goons wishing. There's 40 goons wishing you would.
Yep, 100%, man. Damn, this shit been dope. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. Be safe, do the right thing. You heard?
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe. Uncle Jeff, send me that email or shoot me a text.
Okay, I just put my email in your in the back chat.
All right, cool. I'll grab it.
Hit me, and I'm gonna try to get. Let me see. This is your phone. I'm gonna get that. I'm old. Yep. I'm old. Hold on.
I can see how you looking up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Peace. All right, Hemp.
All right. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.